Thanks, Key. Perhaps Key has the key to success in comedy, because clearly all of us don't, because we're here.
Apparently I'm working here too, so no.
So Key doesn't have the key to success. I mean, it's hard to know what the key is. Perhaps you just gotta bribe someone off, give someone a blowjob, flash someone to get a spot anywhere. Except here in what Key called the hellhole.
Do any of those things you can play anything.
I can't, because I always say it's my backup. Like, I'll just, if none of my jokes work, I'll just, get my boobs to pop out or something. See, that's always a safe thing, because you never know what people are gonna like. Yeah, fortunately I have, really big boobs, which helps and doesn't help, but, when you try to buy bras, because I'm both ends of the spectrum, because I'm really tiny here and I have huge boobs. When you try to buy bras, all of them are made and they look like a Band-Aid, or they look like they're for an 80-year-old woman. So finding sexy bras is like a wild goose chase. Not that I need to find any now, because nobody really wants me. So I could just wear the Band-Aids. Anyway, I have an ex, what? No, that's why I just wear no bras half the time, because I can't find any of my size. But it gives, in case somebody does pop me, it gives them easier access. So, who's got an ex? Everybody's got an ex, right? Everybody's got some ex. I have an ex, and the one thing he's a genius at, I would say, is that he managed to not have any kind of a job until he was 40, but he still managed to live in the best areas and, go to all the nicest places out to eat. And his big thing is getting women to do stuff for him. That's the one thing he's a genius at. He probably should be starting a class called How to Be a Gigolo. He probably would make millions at that. And his main thing is that get everybody to do everything for him. He can't do email, he can't book travel arrangements, he doesn't even know how to use a debit card. The only person who I thought knew how to use a debit card, who couldn't use a debit card, was my grandmother. But apparently I met someone else. And so he basically has all these girlfriends do stuff for him. He finds women to either be his bitches or he finds women to be his sugar mamas. So he's pretty much a genius at that. What? Talking about the numbers of the sugar mamas? They'll pay your way.
Does he have a book?
He doesn't, but I was actually planning on writing that book for him. Because I've done almost everything else for him. And the thing is, he's not even really good at sex either. So I don't know what we're all thinking. Clearly we're all on some kind of drug. And his main idea of sex is just to have girls do all these poses for him and slap their ass. That's his main idea of what he gets women to do. See, you're hooked, right? You're hooked. You want to follow his program now, right?
Sign me up.
Sign you up. We'll sign you up for his program. That'll be $100 a pop. So yeah, he's a bit of a jerk, but I guess the good thing about having, a bunch of people date him at once is that we all get to bitch together about him and complain about him, and so at least we know we're not the insane one.
Get out the light. Get out the light. Get out the light.
Yes, I know.
So, yeah, we get to complain about him for each other. Anyway, so, this has been a rough year. My mom was in a car accident, and she was in the hospital, and now she's in a rehab place. But I know she's going to be okay. The first thing that she says, I know she's going to be okay, because the first thing that she says after she gets out of surgery, she goes, well, how many calories are in this drink that you're giving me? I'm like, you haven't eaten in 24 hours. I think you haven't used up any of your points yet for your Weight Watchers thing. I think you can have this drink. She goes, but is it decaf? And then she's already like in the hospital. She's already trying to like set me up with the doctor. She's like, but I got you a date with him already. You gonna go meet him? And then to to my sister, she has this friend already made for my sister. They have similar experiences. She's already setting them up, and she's already judging the surgeon as well. And like the surgeon only saved her life, and he did this complex surgery on her hips, but she goes, he's a little full of himself. I'm like, what do you want? He's doing all this good surgery, but oh no, he's also got to hang out with the janitors, right? He's also got to hang out with them. So that's, her thing, and she's already saying that I'm going to take over the Costco card. She's ready to die, but, she's suffering, but God forbid, that Costco card go unused, because you don't buy stuff in bulk, God forbid we're ever hit with like some kind of a natural disaster. We've got to be stocked up on every possible thing from toothpaste to Band-Aids to whatever, because our life is over if we can't go to Costco. Mainly I go to Costco for the samples. I don't really know what anything is, and I have no clue how to shop for stuff. I just buy stuff at the last minute. Yeah, that's what I do. I have no clue. I think it's a good idea, actually, if you have no money for food and you're really struggling, you can just go to all the places that give samples all day, right? You've done it all day. You go to the Whole Foods, you go to the Trader Joe's, just eat the samples there.
Bob's Furniture.
What?
Bob's Furniture.
Bob's Furniture with free ice cream. You don't have to buy anything. You get the free ice cream there, free food at Trader Joe's, free food at Whole Foods. You're pretty much set for the whole day. You don't need to shop if you can't afford it. And at night, you can always have pussy if you have no money for food. Mm-hmm. That actually has good protein. Yeah.
Show us your boobs.
Really?
No.
No, but I actually, when I was in college, I accidentally flashed my roommate. She was pretty disturbed about that. But we're still friends anyway. So 20 years later, I guess she's recovered from all of that. And actually, regarding like boobs, all the women of the North Shore, like I'm from the North Shore, and all the tennis housewives, they all, everybody gets implants up there. If you don't, you're probably insane or you're struggling and you can't afford it. And so one lady goes up to me and she goes, well, for my divorce, I'm getting my boobs done. Where did you get yours done? Because I want ones like yours. And I felt bad for her. Another one of the ladies, actually, when she was getting her boobs done, I heard she was getting surgery and I accidentally sent her a get well card. But I guess you could be more well, right? Maybe you feel a little better, you have bigger boobs, now suddenly people catcall you. Maybe mentally she's a little better, right? Mentally she's doing better. Anyway, guys, that's my bit. I'll let everyone go home to their cats and basements.